What's good, people? This is your boy BuzzinProducer back with another video. I've showed you guys how to find the tempo for the beat. Now I want to show you how to actually set up, make sure the beat level is right. We actually call this gain staging. And just so, you know, when your vocals are coming in, it doesn't come in too hot. It just comes in right so you can get a nice, balanced, clean, clear recording. So let's just break that down quickly and what you need to look for. All right. So the first thing I would say is you got your beat now. It should be at the right tempo. Yeah, you always know because give it like a 4-bar, 8-bar loop, it just loops correctly. That can only happen if the tempo is correct. So once you've done that, what you want to be looking for is what we call gain staging. You want to basically get the beat at the right volume so it doesn't distort your recording or just make it very hard to like track. So track would be another name for record a really, really clean, good vocal. It's so important. It doesn't matter where you're recording, whether you're recording at home, in a studio, you know, you just kind of always want to get a nice, clean, clear, balanced recording. So the trick is this. It's the first and foremost, you have to make sure your beat is at the right place. Again, so we can see in our monitor that the beats are distorting. So there's a few ways of doing this. I've got actual plugin that I use here, and it kind of does it for me. I'll put a link in the description for this plugin. This plugin's amazing. Like one of my good friends, serious engineer, he hooked him up with this years ago, and I've just used it ever since. But what it basically does, this acts as a trim. So trim is almost like a volume, and and I've kind of like set it up of how I usually want beats and stuff like that. So if you watch now, so I've added this to the beat. If you watch now, this is our stereo out, yeah? Look at the peaks. You can hear that already, it's straight controlled. Yeah, so this is a really amazing tool. I'll probably do a video breaking this down so you can understand about this. There's so much you can do with this. You can even use this to like, you know, get your vocals level and stuff like that. And, you know, it's amazing. But coming away from that, so if you don't have that, that's still cool. What I do again is because I've been using Logic for such a long time, I've kind of understood the ins and outs. And the main thing that I do is I always try and keep my output volume. So for my beat, this is the output volume. For those I don't know, hold on, let me open this up. This is the mixer here. So we're looking at the mixer. So this is the output volume. This is our beat here. Beats. And this is you know, this is our master out. You don't need to touch none of these things. So the beat's playing. So what I tend to do is I would just lower it. Literally, this is called gain staging. Gain staging is obviously knowing when to add volume and take volume, and you know, and this is what you would do first. So just try and get it just underneath the 3 and the 6, you know. So just let it play. Honestly, this is all you need to do. Once you've done this, trust me, your vocals are coming out clean, because the most important thing is you don't want to give your computer too much work. You don't want too much input. You don't want things to be hot, as they say. The hot side comes usually in production and the, you know, maybe as a mixing or whatever. But outside of that, you really don't want anything coming in out hot, especially in the early stages. So that's recording. This recording would be like the early stages. So you definitely don't want it hot. Okay, so what I'll do now is let me record my vocal. Put this in So my vocals come out here. You can see my vocal coming here. Let me put the latency on. Let's record something. Yeah, baby, can I get you to my yard? And I'm trying to make you go hard. You can leave it, you can leave it, nothing else, I gotta go on. Cool. So basically, you can see how my vocals come out. It's come out. This is what you call a healthy recording. Nice, clear, clean, not too much dynamics going on. You know, my performance is quite steady and clean. I'm not gonna play this. Should I play this for you guys? Let me just play this for you guys. I think I've got a nice little preset here. Let me just do this for you guys quickly. This is really live on the spot, but lucky we've got some presets. Yeah, baby, can I get you to my yard? And I'm trying to make you go hard. You can be with me, but you don't love it, I don't see it, I gotta go out. Yeah, baby, can I get you to my yard? And I'm trying to make you go hard. You can be with me, but you don't love it, I don't see it, I gotta go out. Yeah, that was just a little mess around, but yeah, it goes to show it's as simple as that. Literally as simple as that. Any questions, any you know, tips, tricks, anything you guys need, feel free to hit me up. That's your boy BuzzinProducer on all social platforms. Until next time, Buzzin', I'm out.